Hello, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the first ever celebrity trans deathmatch. In one corner, we have Chelsea Manning, formerly known as Bradley Manning, or as the soldier who sold 750,000 sensitive documents to WikiLeaks. And his opponent, a former Olympic gold medalist, standing a staggering 6'1", Caitlyn Jenner. And let's get into the story, folks. Chelsea Manning, formerly known as Bradley Manning, leaked the 750,000 sensitive military documents to WikiLeaks. She received a 35-year prison sentence, and after he was incarcerated, he started to become a she. And Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, was an Olympic gold medalist and a hero to most young men growing up in that time. And now, he is known as she, Caitlyn Jenner. Now, this all started with a tweet from Chelsea Manning. And it says, in 2015, Caitlyn Jenner was the Grinch who stole and sold out the trans movement. All I want for Christmas is universal trans lib. Which I'm assuming that means liberty, liberation, whatever you want it to believe. I find this story quite hilarious. I really do. I mean, you guys tell us how dysfunctional we are for not believing in this garbage, and this gobbledygook, and this mixed up behavior. But then these two can basically go on and insult each other about being trans and who ruined the trans movement. But if we even say anything about a man going into the women's bathroom, like in New York City, you're liable to be fined for trying to stop a man from going into the women's bathroom. This is how absurd that this has gotten. These people can't even get along in their own community, and yet you expect us to get along and shut up and cow down and bow down and be scared to speak on what we see as something that makes absolutely no sense. This is the issue. This is the problem with this country, with this current administration, and with this current atmosphere in this nation. This is absolutely absurd that two men are now transitioning into women, but they forgot to mention one point. I'm pretty sure they're biologically still men. Which is kind of funny, because I'm supposed to call either one of them a she with male parts. It is absolutely astonishing, because if anyone that was not part of this community said Caitlyn Jenner ruined the movement, they would be hung by the lynch mob, they would be called intolerant, they would be called hateful, they would be called dysfunctional, weird, oppressive, uneducated. But really, it really takes an educated person to back out of this mindset that is being put on people that we must cow down and stop saying how we feel. It takes a really intelligent person to look through that and see it. So I respect everyone who can see through this garbage, and I hope that we can just have our voices heard. Like I've said before, this is such a small percentage of the population that I think our voices should be heard and our rights should be upheld. I also have nothing against this community and wish no harm against anybody. I live and let live. These are just my opinions. I think a lot of us in this country share this sentiment, but at the same time, we don't ever wish any harm on any American citizen. That would be truly un-American, and it would just be not moral. So I just found this article quite funny because of the hypocrisy that is clearly shown by basically two criminals who are now women. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe,